Hi there, my name's Aaron Short and welcome to my YouTube channel, another episode of Acoustic Guitar Pickups. Seriously, another acoustic guitar pickup? How many are there? We're going to find out. If you're new here, please subscribe and ring the bell. If you're into acoustic guitars and amplification, I have many reviews and demos about acoustic guitar pickups, and I have more coming soon as well. So this is a big one. This is the Bradley Clark SuperNatural pickup system. This is quite an involved system, a lot of information to read about this, so I'll put the links below to their website. But basically, in a nutshell, I'm a big fan of Maton pickup systems and Cole Clark pickup systems. Bradley Clark was involved with both of those companies, and he now makes his own system that can be installed into any acoustic guitar. This is something that many people in the forums wanted for a long time, and it is now a reality. So what is this? Well, it uses a similar style undersaddle pickup, and you can pair that with either a microphone or a body sensor, a face sensor, which this one has. This guitar has that. This pickup has been installed in the guitar by the manufacturer. This is an Auden guitar from the UK, and this is what it looks like. You can just see it in the sound hole. So if you look there on the neck, you have your battery and preamp, and then you have your controls in the sound hole and your N-pin jack on the end. So it's an interesting system, and there's a few versions of it, which is why I'm going to link the website below. There's the version with the mic, and there's this version with the body sensor, and this is the digital version. So it's really interesting because what they can do is they can take the particular model of guitar and voice it using the preamp to match that guitar, and you can store 4 settings. So if you press the button inside, it flashes at 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you can cycle through presets basically. You also have a bass, middle, treble, and mid control inside the sound hole as well that you can see there. So this is the, I guess you call it the digital version because it holds those presets. There is also an analog version that I'll talk about later as well. So this is a very flexible system, and it can be tailored to your guitar, either at the factory or by the manufacturer of that guitar. But let's take a listen to this. The first thing I'll do is play the guitar unplugged into a microphone. Remember, we never compare pickups to mic'd acoustics. It's not fair. It's a different thing completely. But let's hear what the guitar actually sounds like in a mic, just for reference. And then I'll play you the pickup with the settings I have right now, and then I'll go through the different settings so you can hear them. Please wear headphones if you can. Okay, that was the microphone sound. Now I'm going to play you the sound of the pickup with the settings that I dialed in earlier while I was playing the guitar in my room. And then we'll go through some flat settings just to give you an idea of what it can do. So here's the same thing again with only the pickup. All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set the EQ flat. There's no indents there, but I'll just guess it roughly in the middle. And I'll put the volume. The volume's already at maximum. EQ's kind of in the middle. This is preset 1. So it'll just blink one time. There's preset 1. And I'll just play the chords with that. Then when you see me press, I'll go to preset 2, 3, and 4. Back to 1 again. And then I'll go through some of the EQ inside to give you an idea of what range of EQ is available. This is 1. So actually it just cycled between 3 there. I thought there was 4 presets, or maybe there's 3 presets. It's pretty good. When you press the button the first time, it tells you what setting you're on. You press it again, it goes to the next setting. So there's 3 drastically different sounds. I really like sound 2 for me. I'll put it back on sound 2 again. There we go. And then I'll go through the EQ here. So we've got bass, middle, and treble. I'll just boost them so you can hear them. So there's a lot of control there. If you set the preset you want and then adjust for the room or your preferences using the controls, that's really good. And then you've got the other presets as well. It's an interesting idea. And I do like the fact it can be voiced to the particular instrument. I think that's a really cool idea if you've got the ability to do that. So like I said, it does use an under sensor and a body sensor in this system. I can't control the amount of body sensor, but you can hear it if I tap on the guitar. So I would actually like the ability to blend more body sensor in, but I think it's a really solid system. I can't put a feedback buster in, unfortunately. I like to do that sometimes as well, but I'm finding it very resistant to feedback, I imagine because it's using the undersaddle for the low end, and I can't dial in too much of the body sensor. So I think this will be a great stage sound, and it's very versatile. So one thing I noticed as well as the fact I can't use a sound hole plug is the battery life is rated at 20 to 30 hours. That's similar to a Taylor or a Fishman Aura system. I wish it was a bit longer, but again, it's digital based, so I guess it uses more battery life. Something really interesting with this guitar is the fact that the battery is in here at the heel. So you're thinking to yourself, okay, so I loosen all the strings to get that out, do I? No, you actually use the included tool to go in there and pull the battery out and put it back in. I want to show you because it's a really clever design. So you get this tool with it. So basically, you just lay the guitar down, you just spread the strings slightly, and you put this in, and you just grab the battery, and it just slides out. I was being a bit apprehensive there, but that's what you do. Look, isn't that cool? And I put one in, same thing again. You haven't got to retune or anything. You just spread the strings, stick it in there, and it just locks in there really nicely, and you just aim it, and you just push it in. One thing I want to say, make sure those contacts are pointing towards you. See the silver part there? Because I put the battery in the wrong way around and it got hot. I got a bit nervous. Make sure you put it in the right way around, of course. That was user error on my part. But the silver parts are pointing towards me, into the mouth there. And I put it in. It tells you which one is plus and which one's minus on the red thing. And you just drop it in. And it literally just clicks in by itself. It's almost like it's magnetic or something. It's amazing. You can do that in 2 seconds. That's incredible. Great design there from this pickup system. But do make sure you carry this around. So there you go. There's no battery holes or anything. This is great. I believe the only modification you may have to make is to your saddle. For the saddle part to go in there, I believe there's 6 holes drilled into the saddle. Otherwise, there's no holes or barn doors or anything like that. So I think this is a solid system. I think this is worth checking out, especially if you're buying a guitar that has it built in and has had a custom setting added to its preamp. I mentioned earlier there is an analog version that actually ticks a lot of boxes for me that this one doesn't, because the analog version, since it's analog and not digital, should have slightly longer battery life, which is a big plus in my book. It has no controls in the sound holes. You can use a feedback buster. They work better on some guitars than others, but it's nice to have the option. It does have cutouts into your guitar at that point. You're going to have the cutouts here, which will give you your tone controls. But I quite like that as long as you're comfortable with cutting into the guitar and having that as a stage guitar. It also gives you the ability to change the amount of blend of the face sensor, which I would also really like to have. So I think if I was going to try this system again in a guitar, this is not my guitar, I think I would use the analog version or try the analog version because it ticks a lot of boxes that I'm looking for. But a really interesting design, a really solid sound. Yes, it sounds like a pickup, but it sounds like a really clean, punchy pickup. It seems very resistant to feedback, and if you're playing in a loud rock band or something, I think this would be awesome. I can't comment on how it affects the sound of the guitar unplugged or the weight or anything. I haven't held the system in my hand or weighed it, and I haven't heard this guitar without the system installed. But it is really impressive, really well thought out, and I look forward to seeing what else comes from Bradley Clark and SuperNatural pickups. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and ring the bell. I've got a whole catalog of demos of acoustic guitar pickups and a lot more to come as well. For more information on this system, please check out the SuperNatural website below and contact them directly with any questions or for further information that I haven't covered today. Thanks for watching. Take care and be well. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.